here. I'm here to inspire, enlighten you, and hopefully encourage you. And the thing that I want to put out here in the atmosphere is the truth that you are worthy, the truth that you are deserving. And the reason why this is so important, I'm little story time, right? Okay, so when I was in elementary school, I was in a talent show and I did a poem by Dr. Maya Angelou called Phenomenal Woman. And y'all, I had kill it. You heard me? Your girl had kill it. Like, oh my Lord. I feel like I had now, like, yeah, now that Mother Maya is my my spiritual mentor, I really feel like I embodied her. And I knew I had did a good job because the crowd told me I did a good job. Okay, I'm talking about like standing ovations, but I did not win. I did not win. I placed second place, and I knew in my like God brought this back to my remembrance this week here of this moment, this little small moment in my life. But my drama teacher at the time at Mary Ford Elementary, Miss Reed, must have like just felt my disappointment because that Monday she pulled me into her classroom and she went over the scoring of the contest and was like she explained to me why I didn't win. And God showed me this week, like, even though she explained to me why I didn't win, that didn't make me feel no better. Like, I'm like, okay, like, yeah, but my trophy didn't say that I was first place. And what I'm now realizing, I'll be, oh, I'm sorry, Leo season is coming up in like, a good week or so. I'm just putting that out there. But this year, this chapter, I'll be 33. And when I think about a moment in time that happened for me when I was about 9 or 10, and I think about the fact that I'm about to be 33 this year, like God is bringing this thing around full circle. And although I was on that stage killing a poem and talking about being a phenomenal woman, that is me. And although I was saying these words, I did not feel phenomenal leaving off of that stage because although I knew I was number one, I didn't have an award or a trophy that said I was number one. I didn't have an accolade that said I was number one. And in these last like few weeks, God has had me off the social. I know for sure God has had me in this cocoon of love, which I've been super appreciative, and I'll talk about that when I come back. But the reason why I was appreciative is because God has been showing me all of the times in my life when I thought that my uh ability to be phenomenal, something that's in me, was tied to a title. It was tied to an accolade. It was tied to an award. It was tied to some type of prestigious external power. And although I knew I got off that stage and I killed it, like before they announced who the winner was, I knew I was a winner. I knew I had won it. But because the results did not say that, I then began to doubt myself. And God showed me how that like moment in my like 9 or 10 year old life kind of made an impact. So, first of all, if you've never heard of the poem Phenomenal Woman, please go look it up, especially if you are a woman. Okay. But I say all of this to say, like, so I did a little story time and I'm bringing this full circle because I ain't gonna be on here long. Okay. So, yeah, still in hermit mode, but I just wanted to be obedient because, like I said, I am here because I had one of my queens from my tribe called me today and she was like, D. I was like, what's up, my love? What's going on? Because I told them that, hey, y'all, I'm taking a break, even from coaching them, like how I was. I'm taking a break. And I totally appreciated my queens. I know I told y'all this in the tribe, but I'm telling everybody this. I appreciate y'all because nobody was like, oh no, what are we going to do without you? Like everybody gave me my space and has given me my space to refill my cup. And I'm so appreciative of that. But she called me. She was like, I need some motivation. So I let her vent. I let her tell me everything that was going on. And I said, I was, giving my verbal nods. So I asked her, "Are you done?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, are you ready for me to go?" She was like, "Yeah." So long story short, I told her that I appreciate her calling me and seeking motivation. However, the plot twist to all of this, queens, and y'all hear me out, because if you're listening to this, you are divinely drawn here. The thing that you are looking to motivate you is already in you. The power that you are looking elsewhere, whether that be a man, a job, the titles that we wear as mother, all of these things, like those are all external benefits to the prize that's already in you. Okay, so I told her, like, listen, the thing about it is, she was saying, like, "D, like, I already know what I need to do. Like, I hear myself telling me, like, hey, it's time to start back working out. It's time to start eating right." And I had to explain to her, that's your God you. That's your higher you and you telling you, "Okay, sis, come on, time to get back on the grind." Okay, right. I know you've been out here living your best life and vacationing and this and that, but now it's time to get back to the grind. But I told her two things. Give yourself grace, right? Because, okay, like once again, another topic for another day, because I'm gonna keep this short. Um, but I told her what my life has looked like since January, since my best friend transitioned to be my best, like, spiritual friend ever. But since my best friend transitioned in January, what my life has looked like, and I've been giving myself grace. Because, yeah, I am a health and wellness coach, but honey, life has been lifing. And because life has been lifing, I just been flowing with it. A lot of times we try to fight the current, when if you just lean back into the flow and where life is taking you, life will be so much easier. But I also told her, now the thing about it is, your higher self knew enough to say, pick up the phone and call D. Not because D had the answers, not because D can do anything special for you, but because D was here to tell you, hey, listen, sis, the thing that you're looking for, the motivation you're looking for, the person that you seeking to pick you up and carry you over the finish line, that is you. That is also you. And I think about how many times I myself have been searching for the thing in everybody. I've been looking for mentors. I've been looking for coaches. I've been looking for all of these people to really and truly validate the power that's already in me. So, anywho, if you've been on my social media, you've been seeing me talk about this MILF movement. God had gave me this vision a while ago that it is us as mothers who not only have the responsibility, but we have the privilege and honor to heal ourselves. And the reason why it's so important for us as women, us as mothers, especially if you already are a mother, but even if you aren't a mother, if you are a female, the reason why it's so important for you to be healed, whole, and happy is so that you can birth and nurture the next generations who are going to be healed, happy, and whole. Healed, healthy, happy, and whole. I want them all. I want everybody to be healed, happy, healthy, and whole. And this is so, so important to me. When God gave me the vision, he was like, the word MILF dropped into my spirit. And we already know culturally what MILF means, but I was like, MILF? Okay. But God, the little insight, he gave me what he wanted, what the MILF movement was going to stand for. And I'm so passionate about this. Okay, because I do believe that it takes courage. And so because y'all know I got the gift of gab. I be on here talking, okay, about God and his goodness and my passion for everybody. Because, see, I want to see everybody healed, healthy, happy, and whole. That's what I desire to see. But one thing I do realize is that it takes courage. And so spending all of this time with some of my spiritual mentors, one of the things that Mother Maya that I learned from her in this week is that one of the best virtues we can have is courage. And the reality is, it does take courage to say, you know what? No, you're not going to dictate who I am as a woman. You are not going to tell me who I am as a queen. I determine that. I set the standard for my life. I do that. It does take courage. And the thing about it is, I've learned, Lord, everybody everybody doesn't um choose, not that you don't have the courage, but everybody doesn't choose courage to say, no, that is not who I am. You said that that's who I am, but I am who I am. And so with this MILF movement, a lot of things are in store, but I want to gift everybody today. So please, like, share the live, like, copy the link, text it to a friend. Because the thing about it, and this is how I know this is God, because the MILF movement plan, y'all, is not complete. There are more videos that I want to include to show everybody proper form on how to do the workouts and all of that. But God was like, ain't even about that. Because we get so focused on the physical, looking right or looking fine, feeling right. We get so stuck on the physical that we forget that we're a spiritual being. So the affirmation portion of the MILF plan, and I shared this with my tribe today. Like, y'all, it's not finished. But God was like, that ain't even important. You worrying about the external when really truly before you can even believe that you can lose the weight, y'all, it starts here in the mind. Before your body follows, like, it starts here in the mind for you to keep the weight off. Because I'm talking, you hear me, your girl been up and down on the scale and everything like her whole life, like, what, at least what it feels like, Lord. Okay, so the reason why none of that was sticking, the reason why because I really didn't believe it. So these last 2 years, I've really been like heavy on like spiritual work. So please, y'all, the affirmation portion is done. Even if you don't get to all of the workouts, work on your spiritual being. Even if you don't get to the workouts, focus on eating high vibrational food. So y'all, the MILF plan got everything in there for you. You got affirmations, you got guidance on journaling, you got a grocery list, you got workouts. Like, honestly speaking, when I think about me doing this plan and the fact that I've been working on this plan and I had a cry for about 2 days because when God told me to give it away, I was like, give it away. Like, like, it was so bad. I was like, yeah, I gotta be tripping. God ain't telling me to give the plan away. Not the plan that I am working on this whole time that I'm supposed to be making money off of. But God was like, no, give it away. And I know that God is so sincere about giving it away because he wants to help. He wants women to know that you are free. You are free to discover the sexy, sensual, intelligent, courageous, vivacious, witty, charismatic being that you were created to be. But for you to do that, Queen, please hear me out. It's going to take you, like, yeah, man, you gonna lose yourself to find yourself. So then, I went back and forth. I was like, Lord, okay, once again, is this me who want to say this, or is this you? And then my husband, because he bombed like that. He sent me this, and I want to read this to y'all, and then I'm probably wrap it up. Okay. He sent me this meme, and it says, finding yourself is not really how it works. You aren't a $10 bill in last winter's coat pocket. You are not lost. Your true self is right there, buried under cultural conditioning, other people's opinions, and inaccurate conclusions you drew as a child and an adult that became your beliefs about who you are. Finding yourself is actually returning to yourself and unlearning and evacuation a excuse me un, and unlearning and evacuation, a remembering, y'all, who you were before the world got its hands on you. And so what I told my clients today, like, listen, sis, the you that you envision, the one that's fine as fuck, healthy as fuck, wealthy as fuck, she enjoys what she does every day, she's in you. She's the one who was knocking on your mental door and telling you, okay, sis, come on, time to wake up, time to get back on your products, eat right, work out. She's the one who told you to call me, not because you needed me, but because you need her. So with the MILF movement, my vision, my dream, my hope, my aspiration, y'all, is truly that we as women find the us that was already there. We never lost her. She been with us since we were born. She was with us since we were kids. Like, she been there. But what happens was all of these things. Social conditioning, religion conditioning, other people's opinions, all these things got piled on top of her, and now it's time for you to discover her. And the reason why I know, like, I know in my heart God is so sincere about this is because it is time. Like, child, listen, okay. I won't get spiritually deep on here, but a new world is coming. A new world is coming of love. I feel it. I know it in my bones. And it starts with us. It starts with us healing. It starts with us recognizing that, and I told this to my Gllam ladies through Transformation Church. I told them, I said, like, the reality is I'm not the mother who I always was. The person that showed up to mother my children for many of years, because y'all know my kids are older now, but that person was not her healed self. She was not her whole self. She was not her happy self. She was not the thing that I want for y'all, healed, happy, whole, and healthy. She was not that. So now it is my mission to continue to become, because I'm always becoming, Lord, never arriving. Continue to become my most healed, happy, healthy, whole self. So hopefully I can help guide you, help you, heal you, help you become happy, help you become whole, like help you become these things, because y'all, this is the thing about it. Our children are dependent on us. Our children's children are dependent on us. Like, oh my God, I'm going to share this. Your ancestors are depending on you. Like, lately in my meditations, I've been seeing ancestors just breaking chains off of their hands. And what God has been telling me is we put these chains on us. Because you feel like you're supposed to be living up to this person's expectation and that person's expectation. Like, listen, time is out. We are no longer letting people define who we are. Like, we know whose we are. Like, if you don't know, hear me out. Even if you don't believe in a divine source, trust me, please believe me. Like, a higher source created you. And the thing that I believe, my belief, my truth is that we were created in the image of this creator. So that being said, I got the power of God in me. I got the power to heal me. I got the power to heal my bloodline. I got the power to shift shit in my reality based off of my faith. So yeah, that's what the MILF movement is about. It is about mothers impacting a legacy, faith of fitness. Faith and fitness. Because at the end of the day, like, I truly believe it, God don't care just about how, like, physically fine you are. He wants you spiritually fine. He wants you spiritually lit. He wants you emotionally lit, healthy, financially, occupationally, like, yeah, every area of your life the creator cares about. So yeah, like I said, this is just me being obedient and sharing what God gave me to give y'all, and I hope it becomes a blessing to somebody. So like, if you are a mom and you feel like, oh, I want things to shift in my life, I want things to change, like, please follow my plan. um the workouts, you can do them from home, you can do them from the gym, you can do them outside, you can do them anywhere, and it only takes 30 minutes, y'all. And if you believe that you don't got 30 minutes for you, like, please be on the lookout. Please be on the lookout, because I'm not in the business of convincing anybody, but I definitely want to enlighten you that you are worth 30 minutes, sis. Shit, you're worth more than that, okay? But if all you got is 30 minutes, like, okay, get you a little spiritual work in, say you some affirmations, and get on about your day. Do a little 15-minute walk, power walk, get on about your day. But you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. And so the title of this live, I think, was like, you are phenomenal just because. Like, trust me, even, and one thing God had to get to me, I've said this before, I had such a performance-based relationship, but even if I do not finish another project, hell, if I don't ever add videos to this MILF plan, which it will, okay? But even if I don't do another thing, if I accomplish not another thing in my life, I am phenomenal. I am phenomenal. I am a woman phenomenally. Phenomenal women. That is me. Yes. So y'all be blessed. Share, like the link is for everybody. Please share it out. Please bookmark it. Whatever you do. But y'all have a great one.